everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a new half review video. I like to do those just to compare products. This time it's lipsticks that I'm going to be comparing two different formula. Sometimes I do those videos to find dupes, sometimes it's just to compare two different formula at the same time. I might as well wear two different ones if I'm going to be wearing them throughout the day. So that's what it is today. I don't think these formulas are dupes, although one of them I haven't tried yet, so I might be surprised. I just doubt it. So I'm going to be wearing the Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick in the color Mary Jo K on half my lips, and on the other half I'm going to be testing the Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lip colors because I haven't worn these yet. I haven't tested it. So this color is the color Rosetto Liquido. No, never mind. It's Firestarter. Basically two red shades. I don't think they're exactly the same color, but I think they're going to be close enough that I can get away with it today. So hopefully nobody realizes. I'm going to zoom you in to apply them, and I really hope I don't have anything stuck in my teeth. I had tacos for breakfast, which is delicious, but not the best thing. Because even after brushing my teeth, I feel like I still have stuff stuck there. So zoom you in. So now we're very up close and personal. I'm going to be applying the Kylie Jenner one on my right side, your left. These ones smells really strongly of like dessert, very like, I was going to say fruity, not at all, more like sugary cake, like vanilla cake, which smells nice. The applicator is really small on these ones, by the way. I might as well swatch it on my hand too. The formula of these is really liquidy, but it's nice and opaque, like it won't be streaky, as you can see. I did apply self-liner last night. It's super bad, so don't judge me. But yeah, this is what the Mary Jo K color looks like. You can see the formula is opaque, even, and very thin and liquidy. And then you have the Rimmel one, which I'm gonna actually swatch on my hand first because I've never seen this formula. Ooh, okay. This one is a lot thicker, like very moussey, but still opaque. Like I had no issue, like I wasn't trying to apply it evenly, and it's super even. The color seems to be a little bit warmer than the Kylie Jenner one, and almost more matte, like as you apply it, but I don't know if it's gonna dry as matte as the Kylie Jenner one. So now I'm gonna need a mirror because I realized I was applying this very far away from my mirror, and I got lucky this time, but let's try not to do that twice. Oh, by the way, I think they have assigned I have a really poor sense of smell, and it's not super strong, but it's not fruity, it's not sugary. I keep wanting to say that. I was just fixing the lipstick since I was applying it from so far away, and I realized I think I would say this smells like the butterbeers at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So let me know if you agree, because I feel like that's exactly what it smells like, and now I'm like, oh my god, okay, it smells really good. So you can see I applied on both sides, and it's surprisingly hard to apply two different lipsticks and making sure they don't touch each other and they are looking even. Much harder than it looks. And you can see when they're on my lips that they are actually two different colors, more even than you can see it on my hand. So this one is still drying a little bit because I just reapplied it, but they both dry really fast, very matte. The Rimmel one is a little warmer, the Kylie Jenner one is a little cooler and darker. I did do a poor job at applying the Kylie Jenner one, so I feel like it's looking a little wonky. It's not the liquid lipstick's fault, it's definitely mine, but they're both very comfortable. They're both very matte. I feel like they're going to be completely transfer proof. I know that the Kylie Jenner one is, but I mean the Rimmel one, I'm like 99% sure it will be. I'm going to give it one more second just to wait for them to be fully dried, and then we're going to be doing that test. I think they look pretty matte, so we're going to do the test. If there's a little transfer, I'm pretty sure it's because it might not be fully matte, but I'm going to do that test a couple times during the day, so you're going to be able to see if there's more transfer as I drink and everything. So nothing on my hand. Nothing. So they're both transfer proof, which is fantastic. They're not feeling dry right now, but we'll see how they go throughout the day. If I had to choose a side that is drier, it would be the Kylie Jenner one, which I'm not really surprised after trying them a few times. Although certain colors are worse than others, They do tend to be very drying formula. Personally, I really don't mind drying lipsticks, but if that's something you're not into, would skip the Kylie Jenner one completely. I was hoping they would look similar enough that I would be able to get away with it, but I'm gonna look a little cray-cray today. We're good. Let me try quickly to remove them from my hand just to see if they are like resisting the makeup wipe. I'm always curious to see how resistant they are, slash if they will leave a stain on my hand. And you can see Kylie Jenner one seems to be more resistant. Okay, but they both seem to leave a little bit of a stain, so we'll see how it goes on my lips, but I have high hopes for them. So I'm gonna go on with my day, drink, eat, whatever, let you know how it goes, and then update you throughout the day. So it's been 4 hours and I wanted to update you before I have a meal, but I mean, from this distance, you can probably already tell this is looking exactly the same. There's been no changes. They're both still very comfortable. Actually, let me do the, like, very minimal. I can barely tell anything, so I would consider this transfer proof. I just had water. There's nothing whenever I drink on my glass, so transfer proof for sure, water resistant for sure. So from up close you can see that they are still looking perfect. There's nothing that disappeared on the inside or anything, and I can really tell from up close I really did a weird job applying that one today. But yeah, they're still looking absolutely perfect. They're not giving me that, like, you know, look, and they're still feeling exactly the same. So I will be updating you once I have a meal and a few more hours have passed. It's now been 7 hours since I first applied the two lipsticks, and from this distance you can probably tell that they're still looking absolutely perfect. However, I was surprised because I've been drinking, and you can tell on my mug that there's an imprint only on one side, and it's been from me eating. I ate like a really messy wrap, and I was surprised that there was still anything left, let alone the lipsticks looking perfect. And I was noticing that there was some transfer on the wrap, and then from drinking, I could see that it was only on one side. But can you tell? It's actually from the Kylie Jenner side, which I have to admit, I wasn't sure it was going to be a fair battle between the Kylie Jenner and the Rimmel one, especially I had never tried the Rimmel one, and I knew that Kylie Jenner lasted all day, at least the other colors that I've been testing. However, there hadn't been as much transfer from the other days I've been wearing the other shades, probably because this time was kind of oily, but you'll see in a second in the close-up that it's still looking perfect on my lips. But there was none on the Rimmel side, so very impressed and pleasantly surprised. Good for you, Rimmel. Seriously, I wasn't expecting it to be so much better than the expensive one. So let's try it on my hand, although I'm not sure because now they're both dry. Maybe you can kind of tell there's a little bit of transfer on the Kylie Jenner side. I think you can see it better on my mug. So I'm super impressed. They're both still feeling very comfortable, and I'm going to zoom you in so you can see that maybe a little bit on the inside. It's super awkward to do this, but a little bit on the inside it's gone. But again, I had a wrap that was quite messy and oily, but they're still both going strong. But Rimmel is winning right now. So they're both looking fine from up close. You might be able to notice a little bit on the inside, but really nothing major, like you can't tell. So like I mentioned, it's been 7 hours, so I'm going to try to wait a couple more hours and update you one last time. But so far they're both feeling perfectly fine. My lips are not feeling dry whatsoever. If I had to choose, I would say that the Kylie Jenner one is the side that looks driest. I feel like the Rimmel one is looking pretty smooth, so I'm so far very impressed with the Stay Matte line. It's now been 9 hours and I wanted to give you a last update before I try and remove the lipsticks. I had some more food, some more water, lots of things have happened, and I wanted to show you how they look like. You can see from that distance pretty well actually, but basically on the inside they both have faded a little bit in the corner, but overall they're still looking very nice. They're still comfortable. They are starting to be on the drier side. Personally, I'm not super sensitive to that, but I can definitely see how this could become a little uncomfortable for someone else. We're going to do the last transfer test. There's a tiny little bit on the outside of the Kylie Jenner side. Nothing crazy at all. Once again, when I was eating and there's something wet, I did see a little bit of transfer on the Kylie Jenner one. I'm assuming there was some also on the Rimmel one, but I didn't really notice it. But clearly there has been also a little bit of fading, but let me show you from up close. So if I close my lips and I just smile, you're going to see that there's not much that shows that is gone. Like maybe a tiny little bit, but really they're still looking really great. In both cases, the formula I give a thumbs up. I kind of already had an opinion about the Kylie Jenner ones. Had tried a few of the shades wearing them throughout the day, and I knew that they were long lasting, although kind of on the drying side. But for my first impression on the Rimmel one, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Very impressed. The formula is really nice, comfortable, very matte. Even though it's kind of moussey in formula, I feel like sometimes mousse don't tend to last as well as the ones that are more liquidy, but super impressed. I'm going to be testing more colors and let you know how it goes, but so far very impressed, giving it a huge thumbs up. So if you were looking for an affordable liquid lipstick to try from drugstore, definitely would recommend checking out the Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lip colors. I just realized after filming the conclusion that I need to still remove it in front of the camera, so you're gonna see me in a second still with lipstick on, but we're gonna remove it now. So I'm going to try first with just a baby wipe makeup wipe, and then if needed be, I'll use a waterproof makeup remover. So let's just see how it goes, if you actually need the makeup remover or not. Because sometimes you can... I feel like I can do a pretty good job, but it's starting to hurt a little bit. So yeah, I mean, in a pinch you can probably remove most of it, but it's probably going to hurt. You can see how it does resist quite well. Let's try the Rimmel side. Oh, actually, that's quite impressive though, because it lasted so well, but it's also kind of easy to remove. I'm actually impressed by that, because I know not everyone likes to remove things with waterproof makeup remover. A little bit harder on the bottoms, but that is so weird. Okay, so it does stain a little bit, but I mean, it's easy to remove with just a makeup wipe. And the Kylie Jenner one, I do need some waterproof makeup remover to remove it completely. So good to know. So it's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have tried any of these formulas and what you think about them. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps other people find it. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos. And I will be putting on the screen other videos that I've done. I highly recommend you check those out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.